pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
How do you even make that noise?
It's breezy.
Yeah.
How do you make the noise of the wind?
Yeah. I don't know. I've been trying. You guys ever tell ghost stories to your campers?
No.
No, you guys haven't been telling any ghost stories?
I am the ghost story, baby.
Well, I know that. I actually did tell a ghost story to my guys this morning.
In the morning?
Yeah, bright sunshine ghost
Bright
story.
and early?
No wonder
Yeah.
it wasn't scary.
Yeah. Well, they were frightened because I actually told them that there was a Todd in the woods and Todd was going to get them. Mm-hmm. And oh boy, they crapped their pants.
Oh, yeah. Well, I eat up little kids.
Is this lore, Todd, or
What's that?
is this just lore or an
it's-
admission?
You know my candy house in the woods?
Oh, yeah.
I put on my big pointy hat and my funny nose.
Your porny hat?
Yeah, my porny hat. So it's a hat. It's my YouPorn hat. When
Yeah,
you
that
comment
hat
on a
is
certain amount
filthy.
of videos.
Yeah, well, yeah, you were top active member at youporn.com,
That's right.
The most comments, the most votes.
Yeah, they made like a whole Pepsi point system
Most
for you,
uploads. What's the Pepsi point system?
where if you buy enough Pepsi, you get to like get Pepsi rewards.
And I just had to send in my little cutout from the boxes.
Well, yeah, they also they gave you your own slot at in the amateur tab.
That's right.
And I saw the video, and
Yes.
it's let's just say it's obvious that you've edited yourself into a porno where the woman is having a good time.
Really?
It's clear.
Let's just say
Really?
the edits are obvious.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't believe that's my big black penis in there?
Yeah, with Jenna Jameson? No, I don't.
Well,
It just looks like it was shot in like the late 80s. So it doesn't look
well,
like
it's
Yeah.
amateur, that's all.
Well, you
Look, I-
you are dressed up like David Bowie to an attempt to be in the 80s.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I got the whole lightning thing on my face.
Yeah, and you're going,
I'm talking about Reagan.
I
Yeah,
think
you
went
talk
too
about
far.
Reagan too much in this amateur
Yeah.
video. And you disappear for about a full minute due to some editing problems, and there's like a green screen.
Yeah, you're kind of over-focused on the reality rather than the sex. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I got the hat because I'm a top commenter, top poster, and I made some porn, and I eat little kids.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, I'll take notes from you guys. But I would like constructive notes. This feels more like jealousy at the end of
No,
the day.
this is
Todd, there's
this is
never been-
very
yeah.
constructive, and
And
it's
there-
brutal.
And I'll be,
Well, because
It's
Guinness said I had the most downvotes of any porn video ever posted.
Wait, yeah,
Guinness said that.
Guinness screeched to a halt in their van, and they came out and they rushed.
I love that Guinness Street team.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well
that's
they're
the whole
always
team now.
visiting us,
And that's the whole
for
team
the
now.
negative portion of the book.
Absolutely.
Well, there's positive and negative. Most downvotes on Pornhub.
I always think it's going to be the Publishers Clearinghouse fan, but it's always Guinness.
Well,
with a
they
bad
come out.
note.
They do come out with balloons and a big check.
Yeah, but the check is negative. I have to pay them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the ambulance. You're like, no, Guinness, no, I'm
don't
not
need this.
that. It's not an award.
Oh, I've waved off 1 million ambulances.
Yeah.
Why? You don't want to go
there's
to the
lawyers
hospital?
that are ambulance
Yeah.
chasers, but there are ambulances that are Todd chasers.
The problem is though that you do it for other people as well.
Yeah.
You see people injured and you wave off their
that's-
ambulance.
And that's a
got
new
it.
thing. A bunch of lawyers leaving the law, the law profession to become ambulance drivers because they realized it's more profitable.
You can make more money taking me to the hospital than you can being a lawyer. I have an ambulance on retainer.
Yeah, anytime.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime
Why?
I need a couple thou, I just rush over to your house, and you're usually hurt in some way, and I rush you to the hospital.
Yeah, you helped me out of the bathtub once.
Yeah. You're always stuck in that tub.
Tiny tub.
Is it a leg strength issue, arm strength? Like what?
All.
All. Okay.
Definitely all.
Yeah.
Definitely all.
Legs, arms, toes. I mean, the water in these newfangled shower heads is so powerful.
The shower head knocks you down.
classically have low water pressure, and it blows you down. It's simply falling out of the stuff, and
Yeah,
it
it blows you down
to the
like,
ground.
like wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the sound of
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What? Oh, gosh, what? You forgot to order food?
Oh, come on. We're
Come on,
hungry.
it's lunch.
Yeah.
We let you order.
Come on,
Let you
Pizza
order.
Hole. Order.
I already did order from Pizza Hole again,
Good.
but that's not why I said
what's the
shit,
problem?
guys.
Oh, you forgot to get ranch.
God, if there's no ranch,
If
how am I
there's
gonna
no
eat the
ranch for my
crust?
pasta, I am upset.
Yeah, how am I going to eat
God.
the crust of my pasta without ranch?
Come
I got you
on.
your pasta ranch, okay? Jesus
Oh,
Christ, guys.
Good. Okay, well then
Well-
we're fine.
No cracked pepper?
What?
Did you forget the cracked pepper?
What about the parmesan? You got parmesan.
Guys, I got pepper and Parmesan.
Fresh
No.
pepper?
You know,
Fresh pepper?
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, is that it?
Is that it?
Is that what happened?
is
That's
it?
not it.
Is it?
Guys, I thought taking a week off from running the podcast would fix some things about me,
Oh, my God.
But-
What are you
uh,
telling us?
I'm just going to say it.
I never know what he's upset
Me
about.
neither. He obfuscates.
We've been recording this whole time.
Shit.
Gosh.
And don't be mad at me.
Wow.
Don't be mad at me. Todd didn't record a whole episode last week, and you guys were fine with it.
Yeah, but that
Because
was
it was
fresh.
an honest mistake. It's his
Honest
first
Yes,
time.
honesty.
Honest mistake.
Honest.
Todd is
mistake.
the honestest person I know.
Are
Whoa,
you kidding me?
thank
He's a
you.
good
No.
man.
Todd is
and
the
he's
biggest-
a grown-ass man.
Todd's a good man, and
No.
you mess up
Thank you.
recording, and you
Thank
are
you.
a bad man.
No, Todd is a big fat liar.
Thank you.
And he deserves to be punished.
By the
Okay,
way, can you
just
believe that
because
Todd
I'm-
did not get that role in Big Fat Liar?
I know, that was in my all blue phase. I was primed for it.
Yes. You had a big blue period,
I've
like
lo-
many artists.
Yeah, like many artists, I had a blue period. I auditioned for Big Fat Liar. I auditioned for
Blue Man Group.
Nightcrawler. I auditioned for Blue Man Group. I auditioned for Mystique.
Now, why did you say that one a little bit different? It was a little sexier, or?
Well, Mystique's she's a little form-fitting, her outfits,
She's
It's
a little form-fitting.
it's in my version of the script stage directions.
Well, yeah, it seemed like you just wore one of your old navy blue suits from when you were a kid and you packed yourself into it.
Yeah, the suit was form-fitting. I ripped it.
Well, there was, yeah.
I have lost out. I can't even count on two hands the amount of roles I've lost out to Rebecca Romaine Stamos and Paul Giamatti.
Well, you were originally going to be in Sideways, right?
That's right. Yeah. Well,
Well, you auditioned laying down, right? You thought that was the whole
I
audition.
auditioned sideways.
They said you must have drank too much wine before this.
I said, no, I had my normal breakfast.
And you also were going to be married to John Stamos as well, right?
Yes. Well, because I was touring with the Beach Boys for a while. I was a groupie for the Beach Boys.
You were touring shortly behind the Beach
I was
Boys.
touring behind the Beach Boys with
You were
Charles Manson's
following
band.
the Beach Boys.
Me and Charles Manson were following the Beach Boys, trying to get our album made. He and I had some differences of opinion. He thought I was too
You
weird.
thought, yeah. Yeah, you thought he didn't kill enough.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
kept, he kept trying to sort of brush you off.
Yeah.
Just said, Todd, a little much.
He had to move out to a ranch on the desert to get away from me. So, but yeah, me and Manson were following around the Beach Boys for a while, and this was in their Stamos period.
Right.
And he and I were engaged when he met Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Wow.
And it was a classic cocktail.
So you were
Well,
Todd
anyway.
Padre Stamos for a little bit.
Almost.
I was Todd Padre Romaine Stamos.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
Self-made.
so he had her name before they got married.
That's right.
Good.
That's
Well,
right.
I'm sorry for starting recording too early.
It's fine.
I'm gonna. You
You
know what?
are
Maybe if I do it again in the
asshole.
future, I will apologize for it. Is that
You know what?
okay?
I
It's
gotta-
an honest
We'll see.
mistake.
Humble yourself.
It's an
Humble
honest
yourself
mistake.
before
I'm an
us.
asshole. I'm sorry. But anyway, welcome to the Teachers Lounge, folks. It used to be the first, best, and only podcast related to issues relevant to the Hamilton High School community. But now we are, of course, we're at camp.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Yep.
summer at camp. I don't want to be here. But we're here, and things have happened.
Yeah, the kids are packing up this week.
Yeah, we had a big week. The triathlon happened on Monday.
Should we do a little postmortem, unfortunately, literally, of the triathlon?
I think it's probably necessary.
Yeah, I mean, oh, God, these poor children.
Well, first of all,
These poor counselors.
these poor counselors. Sam, one job, my man. holding the finish line.
Yeah.
And we know you don't have any arms or legs.
Yeah.
And you're on top of a Boston Dynamics robot. But listen, you had one job. We reminded you last week at the finish line. And clearly, Mark, the route.
I know, and I made a mistake. I bought the finish line. I had it with me. You know what I mean?
You had a big board with you, a big long board.
Yeah, it was
it's supposed to break through.
It was a thick piece of wood. I brought it with me.
And it was not new. It had nails in it. It was obvious that you pulled it off of a roof or something.
Well, Todd showed up soaking wet, said a piece of his roof was missing. You had a big board with nails in it.
Yeah, I was holding it in my mouth. It's the only option I have at this point. And me and the robot were walking up to the top of the crest.
God, I saw that robot walk, and no thanks.
I know.
No, thank you, robots. I'm not looking forward to the future. It creeps me out.
Same here, and he's my legs at this point.
Yeah.
He's my legs, and honestly, my thorax, and I don't want any part of it. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen when they take over our jobs?
I know.
I mean, and you've had robot sons already, so you've got a bit of a history with your little cowboys.
My relationship with robots just never goes well.
No.
Never. I'm really never in control, and I'm finding it's more than just the robots. It's me in general. I'm never in control of myself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I noticed that even when you took my roof in the middle of that rainstorm.
Yeah.
Is you were screaming and cussing. It was almost a rainstorm of cusses. You pulling my roof off.
Once I start cussing, you can't stop
You
me.
cuss too much, Sam.
Hey, I don't want to get started because I'll never stop.
I know. Don't get him started. He'll say a string of the worst words.
I'll say a string of the worst
and he
four-letter
puts them
words you've ever
randomly
heard.
together, and it's like, that doesn't go with
Well,
that
nothing
word.
makes speech more intense when you just throw a bunch of it all in the same place, just a bunch of curse words together. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
You're more offensive than George Carlin. I said it.
Thank you. And
Wow.
Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
Lenny
Yes.
Bruce is a pussy.
And Bruce.
Bruce is a pussy.
And Bruce
right here.
Valanche.
Bruce Valanche is a pussy. You heard it here first.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
but-
that's been said somewhere else before.
You and Valanche have a little bit of a history, right, Todd?
Well, we've got the same shirt designer. Yeah. So that.
Good.
And so we're always competing for the funniest shirt a lot of the time.
And you were fired from Center Square?
I was fired from Center Square because I always thought that, I thought Charles Nelson Riley was a bit much. And so we would get into it a lot.
What do you mean when you say a bit much?
Oh, that personality is just a lot.
This
it's
is
a lot.
reminding me of your Call Me By Your Name audition, Todd, because that was the first half of it. You talking about how he was a bit much.
Well,
You like someone who's a little more-
I'm a bit much. I know I'm a bit much.
Right. Some characters are a bit much, and that's all I need to say about that.
And you're grounded. You guys like you, Valanche, you guys are sort of just grounded.
Yeah, me
regular.
and Valanche kind of like to play it real. But
I hear ya.
we both submitted to write for the Oscars, and he beat me out for that. Unfortunately, a lot of my material they said was too dated. And so, we got beef.
I apologize. I apologize for my I killed 3 kids, and I apologize.
Yeah.
The first 3 to get through the finish line accidentally ran through the nails in the board.
Yeah.
Well,
Luckily, that was Beth Shalom.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was Beth Shalom. They
And
kicked our asses.
I gotta say, I'll come out. I will also apologize for something. I, of course, was responsible for sort of scouting Beth Shalom. I went across the river a couple times and talked to their people to
Good
see
apology.
to sort of get all that stuff.
Scouting?
Yeah.
You were in heavy costume. That was a trick.
Well, yeah. I was doing recon, which is something we
and
haven't
by
really
heavy
talked about.
costume, he means Big Mama's house.
Yeah. Of course. Well, you guys know I won the costume that Martin Lawrence wore in Big Mama's house in an auction.
No, you paid too much. Stop saying you won that.
I won it in an auction.
You went into debt.
Yes.
It was a silent auction.
It was a
first
silent
of all,
auction,
and
and
you
yes.
outbid the next closest
Yes.
guy by $10,000.
That's right.
Well,
the
I got
first bid.
disqualified because of the silent auction aspect of it. And you outbid the next guy by $10,000.
Yeah, that's right. He bid $10. I bid $10,010.
Round number.
And I won. And so I've had the costume, and I figured I'd put it to good use. So I spent every so often the last
You
few
must
weeks.
have not stored it well. Because it is in weird shape.
Yeah,
literally.
It's chipping, and I didn't know that could happen to latex.
Well, over time.
Where'd you put it?
I kept it in a place where you keep latex, a very hot, dry.
Don't say your rubber drawer.
Yes, I
Because
kept
it
it
does
with all the
seem
rest
you
of my
used it
rubber
to
drawer.
fuck a lot.
Oh, guys, come on.
Wait, your rubber drawer is hot and dry?
Me and Mr.
What is your
Trina-
rubber drawer? Food dehydrator?
Where do you keep your rubbers?
Well, listen, me and Mistress Trina got into a lot of things last season, and one of those was she had a Big Mama's house fetish.
Ooh.
What does that
student
mean?
becomes a teacher.
Does that mean you have to play out the movie or?
Yes, that means
In its entirety.
I play Big Mama, and she plays Big Mama's daughter.
Okay.
And I sort of just berate her and sort of tell her she has to leave my house.
So she hasn't seen the movie?
No, and neither have I. I just really like the costume. But that sort of got her interested. So
Okay.
I went for it. But anyway,
Okay.
I should have come back with a better scouting report on their athletes, but I of course had no information.
Your scouting report was blurry.
Yeah.
You said they were very blurry.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you said you couldn't see much.
well, here's the thing.
All you could see was the inside of an old nose.
I didn't realize that the eye holes in the costume had oxidized. And I could barely see through them. And I just thought, maybe they have kids that are blurrier than ours.
Well, and I think that there's something toxic in that costume because then your scouting report got a little trippy.
Yeah. well, I still am not. I am still not positive that they weren't sort of trained. Their horses weren't unicorns,
Right.
And I'm still not positive that every rainbow doesn't end at Camp Beth Shalom, guys.
What is that? So you saw the end of the rainbow.
I saw the end of every rainbow, guys.
I think.
Did you read my scouting report, Todd, or are you just berating me because you think
Yes,
it was
I read
bad?
your scouting report. I read every script that comes across my desk.
That's not true.
That's not a script.
Also, you don't have a desk.
Okay. It feels like anything I do, you guys have really harsh criticism for.
Well, but maybe take that as a note, Todd. Maybe anything you do deserves to be harshly criticized.
All right, fine. I'll find a bigger desk. Is that what you want?
No.
I'll find a real desk.
No.
Is that what you want?
No.
What do you want?
Change.
Yeah, we want you to shut up about acting
to
and
stop
scripts.
pretending to be your front desk person because we know it's you.
Really?
Yes, Todd.
Yes, we know that's you.
Every
saying,
time you pick up the phone, it
"Please
starts in
hold."
your voice, and then you go, "Oh, please hold."
And when we go there for a meeting with Todd, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, someone always runs to the fridge and comes out with whipped cream on their face, saying, "Oh, let me get Todd."
Man.
Huh, so you know that, huh?
Yeah,
We can tell.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I have a secretary that looks like me with whipped cream on my face.
That's not an honest
It speaks
admission.
in a falsetto voice.
That is not.
Not
And
perfectly
sometimes
honest.
she thinks she's me and gets confused. There, I laid myself bare for you guys.
All right, thank you, Todd. I believe you. That was so wrong.
That's beside the point. The
Well,
point that I was trying to make is we weren't prepared for the size of athlete that
Well, what
that
I'll
camp
say
would
is
have, and they were huge.
My
Strong.
rowing division actually gained on Beth Shalom.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
You were doing rowing this year.
Yes. That's what I was
Yeah,
doing earlier
they-
this season,
they
and that's
cut-
what I'm still doing.
They caught right up with Beth Shalom, and unfortunately, my forensics division really got us back in last place.
Yeah, the crime scene investigation took forever.
Because it turns out, yes. But your rowing team was great. I mean, what did you do to get them to kill it so well?
I mean, I used the people who showed up with the
Correct.
batons were the same people you saw rowing. There was not a quick switch.
You didn't switch them out with
No.
like an international rowing team
No.
dressed in little kids' clothes. No. Okay, good.
Because they were
Well,
tall and
that's the end of
speaking a
that.
different language.
Yeah, because that's how you row, okay? There's a different rowing. You have to communicate with each other, you know?
Yeah.
Coxswain.
Well, you're right. We had such a good lead, and I have to apologize. It feels like our side got a little bit sick when I started serving the appetizers. I was serving up poo-poo platters and a couple different foams I had made. And
Foams.
yeah, well, I'm running out of options here. I'm running out of options, as it were. So the foam is I put food into my mouth and I spit it back out, and that's a foam. It's
Because you don't want to cut off any more of your body.
Yeah, well, at this point, it's either my head or my vital organs.
Yeah.
So, which I consider a pretty vital organ, my head. Sometimes no. Anyways, and the poo-poo platter was just poop. And so I apologize about that. That made
people got
everybody
really sick. People got really sick.
I question whether or not we should have called a timeout in the middle for a snack break in the first place.
Yeah.
Calling it a platter is really generous.
Well, I have a big...
It was not even plated.
Yeah. It was a platter.
It was more of a splatter.
Sure.
It seemed a lot like a Mr. Stinker. It reminded me of a Mr. Stinker.
Oh. Yeah, well, I guess it was.
It felt like it was influenced by Mr. Stinker.
Okay, what do you want me to say? I'm a chef with no arms, and I forgot to order food for the last week. I apologize.
I think you heard it here first on the lounge. We as counselors are at fault for the massive, massive loss. But to be fair, if they had competed better, they would have gotten first place and run through your nail board, and they would have been the ones killed.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
of course, we are in the process with Beth Shalom is filing suit against Kemp. I don't want to be here for the death of the 3-star athlete.
is anyone else surprised at how litigious Beth Shalom is?
No, not at all.
I'll let y'all say that. I certainly would never say something like that because
You're a scaredy cat.
You're scared?
You're so scared of Beth
Scared
Shalom.
to make a
it's
joke
sick.
about Jewish people? Come on!
You know what that really shows? Your internal judgment.
me.
If you can make fun of something aggressively, it means you don't care about it.
Yes.
In the negative.
Because I give it to everybody. Okay, everybody gets it equal. The Jews, the gays, and I'll stop there. I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'm like the
Yes.
South Park guys.
You
Don't question any of my choices. They're all
your
crazy.
roast battle pilot is wild.
Thank you.
I will say that.
Thank you.
It seems like hateful, untrained people from America yelling at minorities who you've simply walked out on stage.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of people who saw Nick DiPaolo once and were like, I get it.
Well, that's what modern American comedy is.
Comedy is mean.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like
Yeah.
a Thunderdome.
I agree. I think it should hurt. I think you should be out to hurt people.
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't cool in high school. It's my turn now. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Which murdered on Byron Allen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Byron Allen kept throwing to you, and his only setup was, so Sam, you're angry. And you would launch into
Perfect setup.
a mean bit.
Perfect setup. Byron Allen is the perfect straight man.
Well, we did also have an election this week. Maybe we should take a break and
Oh yeah, the results. I think the results will be
are
coming
in.
in.
The results
There
of
it
the
is.
Lunatic and the Lighthouse election are coming in.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be back
Take a
with.
quick break. Take a quick break.
Attention campers, the slide is back and even hotter. The slide was out for repairs and now it's back. It's shinier than ever and even more in the sun. Have fun sliding in shorts. All right, well, we're back, folks. Like we said, the election results are slowly coming in from
Yeah,
around.
it's election night.
Election night in
and
America.
some people could say we're lucky to have the guests that we have.
This room is packed
This is a get.
with Secret Surface. It is packed.
Yes, that's right.
Which is this? It's a bunch of areas that you don't know are surfaces.
Yes,
Or-
exactly. It's like, is this marble? And it is. It's a secret surface. You unveil it, and it is.
But you're in the no spin zone here.
Yes.
Everything we're saying is right from the horse's mouth, and it's right. We're getting election results live.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and we have the horse's mouth here with us as well, which is a little nickname I like to give to the current incumbent lunatic in the lighthouse, Mr. Jedidiah Skrins. Jedidiah, thank you for being on the teacher's
Wow.
lounge.
Yes, thank
Gentlemen,
you.
thank you very much for having me. It is,
Wow.
of course, my privilege to be here on your program, and thank you very much.
Wow.
You're welcome.
This is a real treat. I mean, I've been following you, everything you've done in your past 2 terms. This is your final term. Wow.
It is, as you know, there are term limits on the Lunatic in the Lighthouse, and it's been my privilege to serve this community as the Lunatic in the Lighthouse for so many years, but rules are rules.
Yeah.
And it's time for me to step aside unless, of course, the people somehow decide they'd like me to continue. But
there's no way that would ever happen.
I can't imagine it would.
I mean,
term limits are term limits.
Jedidiah, you look like a classic lunatic in the lighthouse. When you were elected, you were in a suit with a blue tie and a pin, and now you look as if you have been tiredly working in an old dusty lighthouse, and you are in bad shape. And that's what a lunatic of the lighthouse looks like when they're coming out of their final test.
Well, Bill, I think it's important that a lunatic look crazy and look scary. And
You're nailing it, by the way. You're
thank you.
nailing
Thank you. It's not something that came naturally to me at first, but
Right.
it's what the people need and what the people deserve, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing my job.
Now, you came in with many preconceived things of what you thought the office might be.
Absolutely.
And had to really learn and make some changes.
And that's politics. Is that you have an idea of what you think might be needed, and then you understand the mechanics of what actually is needed by your community.
And there's no need for us to get into what exactly the job of Lunatic in the Lighthouse entails, because we all know.
No.
But we want to know about you as a person, Jedidiah.
Well,
what got you into, what sort of set you on the course to be
everyone
lunatic?
becomes a lunatic for a different reason.
Yeah.
It's true. And look, when I was a boy, and I remember looking at that lighthouse, we lived right behind the gas station, and
Beautiful.
I remember looking up at it and seeing the silhouette of the lunatic, the then lunatic, Robert Hargreaves.
Yeah, because a lot of this job is standing in front of that mirror, that window.
Yes.
And there's a silhouette of your craziest look.
So people know you're there.
That's right.
And Robert Hargreaves, he was the first one to be impeached, right?
Oh, well, he was using a cutout. He was using a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson to stand in there, backlit.
That was devastating.
Yeah.
Backlit.
And it was I remember what a scandal that was, because someone had seen him at the supermarket at the same time as the Ted Danson cutout was in the window, and it was obvious that it wasn't him. And
then there was that weird period where everyone thought he was trying to convince everyone he was the star of Becker.
Yes.
And then that he was doing both jobs at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, he really doubled down on it.
yeah, and of course Becker was off the air by that point.
Yes.
And Ted Danson was doing that weird show that ran for one season where he was married to Jane Kasmerick. It was an ABC show.
Yeah, I wrote that show.
Did you really?
Yes, yeah.
What was the name of it?
Well, I don't remember
forgive me for
now.
not remembering.
I've written so many shows, I don't remember now.
I didn't realize.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of anyone in the arts, and I think the arts are important. People need the arts. People also need to be unsettled by the idea of someone in a lighthouse.
Great. Oh, you got my vote. I'm just going to throw in my vote real quick here.
Todd.
I like that. You got my vote.
Well, now, Todd, of course, term limits are term limits, and I'm not eligible unless, of course, the will of the people is strong enough that I do remain lunatic in the lighthouse.
Now, you brought back, you were the first bachelor in the lighthouse.
That was a big issue. That was a big issue when I ran for lunatic, and people said, well, how can we have a lunatic in the lighthouse who hasn't reportedly murdered his wife?
Right.
And
you had never been involved. Your wife has never mysteriously disappeared.
That's right. And I pointed out, well, isn't it even stranger that this person has had no human contact, no interaction, no intimacy with people at all?
Yes.
And in the end, I think people saw that, yes, that is disturbing.
Right. People were very unsettled by that.
With that and the addition of your weird pet,
Yes.
mid campaign. I think that really put you over the top.
Yeah, I think that people realized it was weird that I didn't have a pet before, and then all of a sudden I had one, and it was not a traditional pet.
Right.
No. It was a fish that you pulled straight out of the river and didn't put in a tank or anything.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
would
had a
just-
trout.
I had a trout that I would hold for brief periods of time. He would just be flipping around there, and then I put Teddy back into
Teddy.
a bag. It was like a valise that I had made watertight, and that I would just keep him in there. But it was, you have to agree, it was an insane sight to
Yes.
Everybody
see a
loved
man pulling up a live fish out of what's essentially a briefcase.
Well, and you went when you were running for election. You went from house to house and you kissed people's fish.
Yeah.
yes,
you
I
would
did.
You would kiss fish.
Yes,
People
I
would
did.
bring you their fish and you'd kiss it on the campaign trail.
I like to say you have to kiss a lot of fish if you want to become a prince.
And now one time you
And
did.
you made that up. It's not from anything.
Well, I mean, it's a parody of another existing expression.
Even
that's the fun part.
Even that's
But it's
unsettling.
also-
It's like, what's your goal here?
Yeah.
Why are you becoming the prince? What is the fish then?
Sounds like something a lunatic might say.
Exactly.
Yes.
now,
Yeah.
I just have to say, I'm a big fan. I voted for you. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
thank you very much. I
voted
appreciate
for
that.
you.
Really?
My
Thank
whole
you for
family
believing in
voted-
me. Thank you.
Well, I don't believe in you, and that's why I voted for you.
Right.
You've got to earn people's distrust, and you earned that immediately.
Yeah, you put the whole nation.
Yeah.
Well, may I say no thank you?
I know my write-in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned
I don't
before.
trust this guy at all. Sorry.
You mentioned before, Jedidiah, that you grew up behind the gas station.
Yes, that's correct.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful. That's a nice piece of land.
Some might say it's the fumes. It's the fumes from the gas station that made me, succumb to lunacy.
Or the trash. Let's not forget about the
It could also be the trash.
Well, let's not forget the loose sewage.
There's also the loose sewage.
And let's
I mean,
not
it's not
forget-
a desirable area.
Yes.
You had one more.
I was just going to say the family history.
Yes, my family has lived behind the gas station
Yeah.
since before it was a gas station.
Not forget the bomb.
It
Your
used to
yeah.
be just a graveyard.
yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget the bombs.
The bomb?
Yeah, your
Yeah, the-
parents
the
lived there
bomb
when
that-
it was a nuclear testing site.
Yes.
That's right. It was a graveyard that became a nuclear testing site. That can't be good.
Well, at least it happened that way and not a nuclear testing site that eventually became a graveyard
Well,
because
you-
it killed so
that's-
many people.
Well,
That's
you
the way
could
it
argue
usually
that all nuclear testing sites become graveyards.
That's true.
Really smart.
But this one literally
You are
was,
smart.
it was a graveyard first, then a nuclear testing site. Now a gas station.
And that's how we got a bunch of those three-headed corpses.
Yes.
Because little did you know, you can mutate even after you're dead.
Yeah.
That was a shock to all of us, and I think there's certainly a lesson there for us all that just because you think you're done changing and growing doesn't mean that you are. Wow. So
Now-
even against your will.
Yeah. Thriller was filmed at your house, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was. That was an exciting time.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fun.
never forget meeting Martin Scorsese, who had directed the Bad video, and was.
Because he used to show up around
He used
any
to
other
show-
set
yes, he
Michael was doing.
From
He was
then on,
hoping.
he was there on Captain EO.
He was just hoping to get tagged in.
That's right. Remember the time
Yeah.
he was there?
I remember they finally stopped putting out extra chairs in Video Village around the Black or White music video because they were like, we can't even make it open for him.
And he
right.
brought his own.
He brought his own. You can't fool him.
No.
He brought his own chair, which he demanded to get reimbursed for, and also wanted to be reimbursed for wearing his own clothes, and because there was dry ice on the set.
Marty.
He is, yeah. He really
He's-
goes after
he's
the
very
union.
savvy. He's
yeah,
very
he's
savvy.
good.
Yeah.
he's good. He's good.
Well,
Great man.
here's a question that I'm not sure if this is in your purview, but we have had a man going around camp and murdering people because we tried to drown him several years ago.
Yeah.
What do you think you could do as Lunatic in the Lighthouse, or is there a reason
What
you can
should-
explain how this happened under your watch?
Todd, that's a great question. I'm glad you brought that up to me, and I'm going to endeavor to answer that in as clear a way as possible. Let me just say first, thank you for inviting me here. It's wonderful to be here
Seems
in
like
this
you're dodging.
studio. Okay, Howard.
Long pause.
I'm just saying, I don't want a
literally
lunatic in the
ducked.
lighthouse
He literally
who
ducked out of the
dodges
way
a
of that.
question,
Now, if you're running for Lunatic in the Lighthouse,
as I am.
what you have to know is before you answer any question, you have to first be thankful for being invited to the place where you are.
Yes.
You go through a lot of pleasantries and platitudes, then you get into the question.
So this is why I
And then
voted
you
for
get
this
upset
guy.
when you run out of time for the question.
That's
you get
right.
mad that they didn't give
That's
you.
right. It is always good in any, especially in a debate. Really throw a little fit when it seems like the other person got to answer a question because they did answer a question, and then you have to pretend that you're upset. That
I want any of my elected officials to act like a petulant child over the amount of time they got to spend.
I'd so much rather hear how you were treated unfairly than any of your policy platforms or ideas.
What says leadership more than that?
Nothing.
So,
I want a leader like me, a little baby. That's who I vote for, and you're my man.
Yeah.
You hear that, guys? I still got to write in left. So
Perfectly
Goo Goo
answered.
Gaga.
Great
If
job,
one of the
Lunatic.
three of us is most like a little baby, it'd be me because my body is so tiny. But hey, whatever. And I want to tell you this, Jedidiah. Bill might be a fan, but I gotta say, if people want real change, they will vote.
Shut up.
They will vote.
Shut up,
Howard
Blunt.
Levi's. Are you kidding me?
Howard, you want me to answer this question or not? Because you're cutting into my time now.
You know what? Go ahead and answer the question, Jedidiah.
I don't even know why there's a clock on the answer. This is not a debate.
Well, this
I'm just
is-
a
No, the
guest on
debate-
your show.
yeah.
we're having
Could
a room
I
with the
ask
clock
my
and the walls.
question, please?
Hold on.
We always have a
Could
clock
I
'cause
ask
we
my
May I
question,
answer
please?
Todd's question? Bill, may I answer Todd's
Well,
question?
Everybody
I feel
want-
like a lot
Bill,
of time
Bill,
is up.
Bill,
I've
you've
got
had your
something to
chance.
say.
Bill, you've had your chance. You've had your chance, Bill. Bill,
I haven't
Bill,
even had a
Bill,
chance.
you've had
Gentlemen.
your chance. Bill,
Gentlemen, we
Bill,
went over the
Gentlemen.
rules.
Bill, you've had your
Gentlemen,
chance.
Gentlemen.
I wanted to be fair. Okay, fine.
Todd, if I may answer your question, and
Yes,
thank you for
Jedidiah.
asking it. Obviously, when there's a murder and there are scary circumstances that come in the aftermath,
He's wrapping himself in an American flag.
what needs to happen is you need a lunatic in the lighthouse to cast suspicion upon.
Now wrapping himself in a boat sail.
Ultimately, it wasn't me who murdered this person. But it's important that in order to determine who the murderer was, you have me to look at
A constant
as
suspect.
a constant suspect.
Constant suspect.
Yes.
Great. Okay, now, Bill, you have 30 seconds. As the man that
go
admittedly, we have 15.
Could I get 10?
And we're done to
Bill,
10.
Bill, you had your chance. Now you're asking for them to change the rules.
I just want a little less time. Okay? I just want a little less time.
Well, if he gets less time, then I should get more time because now there's more time to go around.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules before the not even debate that we're having
And
here.
unfortunately, we're out of time.
I just want to say, Jedidiah, I am a big fan of your cabinet. I think it's important. The Lunatic and the Lighthouse, your job is, of course, very important, but who you surround yourself with, who is really doing most of the work while you stand in front of bathroom glass, cloudy bathroom glass, and make a silhouette of yourself, you got to have a good cabinet. So how did you get your cabinet? Were they friends of yours? Did you go to college with them?
Bill, that's a terrific question, and I want to say thank you for inviting me onto the show.
You're welcome. Thank
you
you.
for giving me a chance to address your listeners.
Clock's running.
Eating
in
into
this-
the time, so he doesn't have
in
to answer
this
the question.
format.
answer.
I think it's to the benefit of everyone that you allow these types of things to happen, and I'm very proud to be here.
Thank you.
This is really good, Phil.
You can't do everything by yourself, and as much as the focus is on me as the lunatic,
Yes.
as much as people do see my silhouette, they do see me out in the front of the lighthouse, seemingly burying something. Obviously, that's very flashy. People see that, but there's a great team that I have, people that are doing things like they're slamming doors out of nowhere. They are stringing cobwebs up when no one's around.
Right.
They are sometimes putting a red gel on the lighthouse light. And I am fortunate that these people believe in me, but I also believe in them to do these things, to keep the lighthouse spooky, to keep it something that people don't want to walk near. They cross the street to avoid it. Little kids dare each other to go up and touch the door. Things like that.
So that question was about your cabinet, and we heard nothing about any of them. So I love that answer.
Well, now I don't. Now, Sam, I don't. Sam, Sam,
here we go.
What? Sam,
Hold on.
I take issue with that, Sam, because I did mention
He
specific
did.
things of the cabinet did.
Cobwebs.
I didn't mention them by name, but that's because it's important to keep them mysterious and scary.
Okay, you're right. I take it back.
All right, Bill. If you want to rebut that, you have 2 minutes.
I don't know why you
That
would.
is crap. That is absolute crap. We all know that if somebody's not going to name their cabinet, they don't exist. That's obvious. I have already named my cabinet.
Yes.
I named them immediately.
Todd, I'd just like to point out that Bill started this by saying he liked the cabinet. Now he's got an issue with them. He's a flip-flopper. He's all over the place.
I
wow.
don't even know why I'm arguing the incumbent lunatic.
He's wearing
Who is-
flip-flops.
You've got my vote, Jedidiah. You have got my vote.
He's got a bowling shirt on it with flip-flops.
Yeah. And this is how I ride in a plane. Okay?
You wear flip-flops and a bowling shirt with a flip-flop pattern?
Yes.
Wait, do you wear the bowling shirt open like that?
Yes. Of course. Okay? This is how I
You're
like
trying to make
fly.
TSA's job as easy as possible.
Yeah, I throw off my flip-flops. I never have a belt on. They don't even have to look through my underwear because, as you can see,
It's see-through.
As his open shirt indicates, he is not wearing underwear.
Well, it's a deep sag, and we can tell you there's
Well,
nothing underneath.
don't talk about my sack.
Howard, you've been very quiet for someone running for this election, which can be unsettling as a lunatic. Again, you've been kind of sitting over there
I'm
leering
gonna let
at
these
everybody.
guys bury themselves.
This is intriguing.
You know, they can't.
Oh, that's what that shovel represents.
Yeah, I've been holding the
Wow.
shovel above my head this whole time and pointing at each of them as they talked.
Yeah, you've sort of been given a whole Clint Eastwood
Yeah.
vibe with the shovel.
Right. The shovel represents them burying themselves, much like he did with a chair representing Barack Obama at the Republican National Convention.
Right. You did a whole debate with the shovel, right?
I sure did.
But it turned into a weird waltz.
I did dance with the shovel.
I remember you saying, "What's that? You want a what?"
Right.
You want a weird waltz?
And then you formally bowed.
Right. Well, that's what everybody. That's
It was a debate, Howard.
right. But
It was a debate.
You know, it's symbolic.
And you painted the shovel to be in love with you? Or like, what's up? No, we can't. I'm married.
It was symbolic. It was
We're enemies,
symbolic
I mean,
of a.
sure.
No, it was a symbolic of my want and desire to work across the aisle. I want to walk with people who aren't necessarily comfortable with lunatics.
All right,
right,
Howard, what
I
did
want to
it
be an
s-
approachable lunatic.
What did it symbolize when you acted as if you mimed as if the shovel was moving your hand from a place where it shouldn't have been to higher up on the shovel?
That means I'll respond. I will respond to criticism. I will. If I do something as Lunatic in the Lighthouse that people find appalling, I'll stop.
You just lost my vote.
Oh, come on.
What
Do
about the
people-
conversation you had with the shovel where you were just responding to it like, oh no, those texts were meant to be playful. I didn't know you were going to take them that way.
That again, same thing. I was texting. It's one of those situations where I pitch ideas. And if people don't have a problem with them, as most people do, I claim they were jokes.
You did a 60 Minutes interview swearing that you had no inappropriate contact with the shovel with your wife. You sat down with your wife with 60 Minutes.
Which I don't. I like.
Stage wife.
I appreciate you calling Mr. Streeter my wife.
The mimed
But she's
60
not.
Minutes interview also included a mimed clip of you in arbitration with the shovel.
Guys, I don't understand what's the problem that you have with all of this, because this seems to me like a person being very transparent with how they'll operate. As if we are to say that shovel represents somebody who is across the aisle, quote unquote.
If I, Todd, if
I don't think that's
may-
what we're saying.
If
What
I
are
may
you
say,
Well, this is not your time to speak, Jedidiah.
well, he got time.
Am I gonna
when's
get
my
the
time?
time?
He got all this
I
time.
don't even get
Not your
to.
time.
Wow.
All right,
He
I'll
got
tell you
all
what,
this time.
Since you guys are arguing, I'll let you do everything you want. Go ahead and speak, Jedidiah.
I want to say, what I'm actually going to say is something positive. I want to compliment Howard
Thank you.
on his extraordinary mime work. The fact that we were able to discern all of those various scenarios with the shovel is commendable.
You could tell
It's
exactly
commendable.
how the shovel felt.
Space
about it.
work was very good.
Thank
What about
Absolutely.
people who would argue that he's not running for mime in the Lighthouse?
That's where I come in. We don't need a mime in the lighthouse.
Oh,
what he's doing.
Are you kidding me? There is nothing that signifies someone is a lunatic more than them thinking that people want to be exposed to a mime.
Oh,
If that were true, I would have said the mime work should be terrible. That's what a
I
lunatic
just want
would
to
do.
interrupt and say I am getting into clowning. I want every voter to know
That's
that I am
crazy.
dabbling with clowning. I'm done.
Well, you'll fit right in with the clowns in Washington.
Thank you. And the lunatics that want to be in the lighthouse. I love clowning.
Well, we're getting
I love
reports-
giving little backstory about my character and doing weird things unexplained.
Yeah.
I'm a clown.
We're getting results in right now.
Oh,
We're getting reports in.
please tell me.
Yeah, some of the precincts are
My
coming in.
gerrymandering better have worked.
Some of the precincts are coming in. So the Tree Man precinct has come in.
What's it? What is it?
And it looks
Good
like right
people,
now
good
it's
people.
too close to call, but it does look like 100% of the votes have gone to Jedidiah.
Wow.
But
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
too close to call.
It's too close to call. Too close to call.
close to
I'm
call.
not making any speeches just yet.
100%.
But this does not look good for Howard and Bill so far.
Oh, come on. Guys, my tape leaked last week, all right? And I just want to say that was not me, okay? That's not the real me.
Okay, well, it was a tape of you naming each and every voter by name and roasting them.
These were
More
powerful
precincts
roasts.
reporting. More precincts
More
reporting.
precincts are coming in.
We have numbers in from the pigsty. It looks like 100% of the
Come
votes.
on.
Still too close to call.
Great people at the
100%.
pigsty.
Going to Jedidiah.
That's interesting.
Oh, my God.
You know, you gotta,
I had a wonderful time at the pigsty when I was campaigning.
So nice of
the
you to
first
go
time.
visit
I
them.
remember going and enjoying slop with them.
That
They're
was
wonderful
really a
people.
great part of your
and a
campaign,
lot-
just you down on all fours.
Yeah,
you
just
know, and
in
a
a
lot of-
trough eating slop and
a lot of people thought it was super pretentious of me to bring them food.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it's a good idea, bring them like good meals. I brought them steak and asparagus, and they threw it back in my face.
And
Oh,
a lot
they
of
really-
people will be looking back. Who knows what the results will be, but they'll be saying that, Bill really thought he had the pigsty locked up and didn't even visit there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because I was Jedidiah's Secretary of State. Stunk.
Stink.
Secretary of Stank.
Stank.
Wait, what happened?
this is one of the reasons I didn't want to reveal the names of the people.
You
in my
were one
cabinet.
of his. You're in
I
his
was in his
cabinet.
cabinet.
He was my Secretary of Stink. So he felt he didn't need to go to the pigsty.
Because I had already been there. It was my idea
Thought everyone
to have
knew
him
him and-
eat out of the trough.
But
That's the
they're
problem.
good people and they deserve representation. They deserve to be made uneasy by the lighthouse. And
I just thought maybe they wouldn't want to be pigs forever. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to sort of find their way out of the slop.
oh,
Well,
here
that's the
comes that
problem with you, Bill.
deplorables thing.
You say you're for the people, but how can the Secretary of Stink not even go to the pigsty? I mean, that's unbelievable.
I thought I had it in the bag, okay?
Yeah.
If anybody smells like shit, it's me. If anybody is more like an actual human pig, it's my ass. And I thought the pigs would respond to me.
Yeah.
Well, as someone
They
who's
see
been,
I got nipples all down my
I
stomach.
think they would have responded to you had you shown
you
up
gone?
there, but you didn't. And
Wow.
I
Oh,
think
my
you're
God.
paying for that now.
As if either of you are going to make the pigsty dirtier, okay? And bring back nasty jobs.
What I want to do
There's
is
no way.
what I want to do
rest in peace, nasty job.
what I've always wanted to do.
What an innovator he was.
God, Steve Jobs' brother is crazy. That was my favorite computer, by the way.
When I first became lunatic in the
Crapple.
lighthouse, we had nasty jobs. We had filthy cash. And we had shitty hope.
Now we got no jobs,
Now we got
no cash, and no,
no jobs, no
hope.
Where is Big Moyle?
Not my fault, by the way. Though.
Where is Big Moyle when I need them?
I don't know.
That's a great question. Well, we got more precincts coming in here. It looks like the rest of the precincts are reporting.
All at the same
All of them at the same
We have
time.
99%.
So we're gonna get to call it right now.
It's still too close to call.
Oh.
But at the moment, we have 100% of the vote going to Jedidiah. so far.
Unbelievable.
This is-
Okay, well, I'd like to do an interview. Say I'm not giving up hope. I'd like to go live. Can I go live?
Okay, let's go live. Let's go live right
let's go
now.
live.
Film me.
Go live
Film
where
my
we
ass.
already are.
Okay, I'm just going to turn my amateur porn camera on.
Okay.
I'll use my flip cam.
That's a beautiful APC.
Hello, constituents.
You can't call him that if you haven't won.
Hello. I just want to say that we are not giving up hope.
Lie.
I am here because it's too close to call.
You lie.
Huh?
You lie.
I'm not lying. Stop heckling me.
Just trying to make it real. Trying to make it real.
I don't want to deal with heckles right now.
Sorry.
Listen, I just want to say, as you all know, I am going to make.
Lie?
No, shush. I'm in.
Throw my shoe at him. Throw my shoe
I'm
at
gonna
him.
duck. I will duck. Yeah.
Ow!
I'm going to just loom behind him as he makes this speech.
I want everyone to know, Big Moyle, I got your back. Wall Skeet, I got your back. Come on, let's pull this out.
And action whenever you're ready.
Shit. Excuse me. Cut it.
Such a nasty man.
Cut it.
Oh, that's gonna play really well.
I just farted and said cut it.
That's gonna play really well.
That's
at the
going to look
pigsty.
crazy. That is going to look crazy.
Thank you, Todd.
was
Thank you
a
for
little bit-
missing
I
the
was a
boat.
little
To went over the
worried.
pigsty now.
Man, this is awful, man. What am I doing with my life? I fucking can't catch
Yeah,
a break
have a breakdown.
any which way I go. This is unbelievable. I came to camp this year just to try to have some friends, spend some time with my. What?
Sorry, you're standing on my toe.
Sorry.
What do you mean your toe?
Yeah.
You have legs?
No, I just wanted to interrupt.
This is just unbelievable. You know, is it so much to ask for one guy to catch a break for once in his life?
There is a red dot on your head.
No, there's not.
Yes,
What?
there is.
What is this?
Look out.
Floating around.
What is happening?
It seems like somebody's trying to.
No, Bill.
No.
Listen, this seems crazy. I think we need to all load up in my late 60s convertible and drive past the school book
I'm in.
depository.
I'm in.
Come on.
I'll sit in the back with
Come
you,
on.
Bill.
Okay, let's bring the equipment with us.
All right, everybody.
Jedediah, you're in on this as well.
All right, I'll
Jedediah.
just, shotgun.
Driver.
Good
Driver.
job. Convenient.
All right, listen. Let's cruise by the school
Okay,
book
drag
depository.
behind.
Listen, we're going to take a right past the school book depository.
All right.
Okay.
And then we're going to go down. There's a little bit of grass on the on the right side. It'll look nice. We can look over there. Just calm down. Just calm down. It's one of my favorite drives.
Can't say the neighborhood doesn't love you, Bill.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hey, while we're
What is
driving
that
by,
noise?
I think there's a play going on. Do we want to just watch the play while it's happening?
Sure, I love the
wait.
theater.
Your play?
What's that? No, it's just some play. I mean, it's a
hold
play
on.
I directed.
I'll stop.
All right.
Where are you going, Todd?
He's running up that little hill. What is that?
Running up that hill.
Grassy.
Did he just say thank
He's
you
running
too?
up that road. He's running up that hill.
In action.
Is he directing this play?
And you're on. Go, you're on.
Who's the cast member?
Who's that second? Is that a lady?
It's Todd. I think it's Todd.
Romeo!
Oh my God.
Is this
He's skipping right to the
Is it a
to the middle of Romeo and Juliet.
modern day production of Romeo and Juliet?
Wherefore out thou, Romeo? It's 2018!
Oh, this is a cool modern interpretation of Romeo and Juliet.
This is a good one.
Buzz Lerman ain't got nothing on me.
Okay.
Juliet, it's me, the nurse.
Wow, we're really speeding along. Did we join this already in progress?
Wait, what is going on in the bush behind
I
Todd?
like this part.
Why is there only ever one character on stage?
They keep running off.
Clearing their throat.
These pretzels. These
Oh,
pretzels.
is that Jason Alexander?
Oh no.
Shit.
Wait. What's he doing?
These pretzels.
Get away from me. This is my play.
These pretzels.
You had your chance.
Get out of here.
You had your chance.
I'm putting my gun together.
Get off
That's a
stage.
celebrity cameo.
Get off stage.
Wait, he said he's
Jason
putting his
Alexander
gun
in a
together.
hot-
I heard him say he's putting his gun together.
Wait, now he's running off. He's running
pretzels.
off.
I dare
carrying
you
a
to shoot
rifle.
someone with that.
Oh
you
no, is he going to have a
loser.
problem putting the gun together like it was an IKEA thing? That seems like a plot of Seinfeld. Maybe if it happened now.
You don't think I could shoot
Where
somebody?
you spend like a whole episode putting the gun together.
You can shoot anybody.
Hang on, let me take a bite of this pastrami sandwich.
Maybe like a bottle episode where one by one the other characters come in. So the whole gang is
Yeah, the
working
whole
on
gang.
the rifle.
Yeah.
To be or not to be.
Oh, some Hamlet
Guys,
got in there.
let's get this car moving.
Yeah,
I feel
think-
like unsafe sitting in one
Todd,
spot.
get
like
back in here. Jason is over there. He's going to shoot our brains
Oh,
out.
he couldn't if he wanted to.
Wait, Jason's gonna shoot our brains out?
How do you know that,
maybe.
Bill?
I don't know. He's had a
Weird
gun.
leap to make,
Yeah.
Bill. Maybe you should be the lunatic in the lighthouse.
I am definitely the craziest one in this car.
Anyway, let's just
Oh, no,
confidently.
I'm back. Yeah, that play was good. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
here
go
we
down
go.
the
Here we
hill.
go.
Oh, I'm hit.
What happened?
Whoa. Jesus! Todd's hands are up by his neck.
I got hit too.
Howard.
What the?
Ow! Ow!
Bill got hit in the shoulder.
Fuck!
Ow!
Sam is shot as well.
My middle! Sam's middle!
We've all been shot.
I better get out of this car.
Jedidiah, where are you going?
Oh, ouch. Damn it. Both my legs.
Damn!
We need OJ.
Where's
I
OJ?
need orange juice.
Yes, it's my sugar.
Orange juice Simpson!
Put a spoon in his mouth and get some orange
My
juice.
blood sugar is dipping. I need some
I've been shot. My blood sugar's all out of whack.
All I got is some Nature Valley.
Oh, those are sugary.
Anything else?
Just.
I need water now.
Oh, this Nature's Valley is so dry.
I stole a bunch of raw sugar packets from a diner recently.
I'll take it.
Oh!
My sugar
Are
hand.
you trying to kill him? You slung sugar at him so fast.
Where is OJ?
What about Chapo? Where's Chapo? Where are our friends?
I feel like maybe we've burned too many bridges, and this might actually be the end of the road for us. We've all been shot. We're gonna bleed out. Nobody wants to help
Why
us.
did I have to get shot?
This is what happens when you get in bed with the devil.
That's us, baby. We're the devil.
Yeah, fuck
Whoa, Howard, that was cool. You put on those sunglasses after you said that.
If
That
I'm
was the
gonna
only
die,
cool
I'm
thing
gonna
you've
die.
ever said.
If I'm gonna
Speaking of
die,
the
I'm gonna
devil,
die cool.
I can feel my spirit leaving my body,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
and it's not going up.
No. Are you
Is it
seeing a
going?
light?
Into the pavement.
You see the light? What do you see?
Oh no! I
Seeing
got
the darkness.
I see Jesus. I'm definitely
Jesus
going.
who?
Jesus.
What's he look like?
Jesus, he's pumping iron, and he's drinking a creatine smoothie. Oh no, that's the devil!
Oh God!
No,
Oh no!
no! He's getting gains. He's getting mad gains.
My body's. I feel my spirit leaving my body too.
Oh my
Oh
God!
God! And I'm sinking.
Hell looks just like
sinking.
L.A. It looks just like L.A.
Oh, we'll see you later, suckers, because that's definitely Jesus I see.
What?
How do you know?
He's got like a date in his room with them, and he's trying to introduce her to System of a Down like it's the coolest thing he's ever heard.
That's the devil.
Oh no!
No! Oh God!
But he's so buff.
Wait, I think I definitely see Jesus. I think I definitely
You see another guy?
I see another guy.
Someone just stabbed me in the ass with a hot poker. I think it was Jesus.
What does he look like? Turn around.
Oh yeah, that's him. Short
What's he
hair, big muscles, cursing,
Shit.
and
Oh my
flipping
God! Look at
everybody
that!
off.
Look at this snake coming towards me. Hello, Jesus.
Heaven is great.
Oh no!
The world is falling down around us.
No!
Wait, I think I see Jesus too.
What does he look like? What's he saying? What's he doing?
He's sitting. He's sitting at a computer and he's furiously typing a reply to someone on Facebook.
Commenting?
Yes, he's
That's
Facebook
the
commenting
devil.
on something. No,
What's he saying?
it says I totally think that Planned Parenthood should not receive federal funding.
Oh my God!
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What a specific thing for
Bill
hell.
Maher's on. Bill Maher's on.
Jesus is watching Bill Maher and loving it.
Oh my
Jesus
God!
doesn't care that Bill Maher's berating the audience for not laughing at his jokes.
Jesus is literally slapping his knee to Bill Maher.
This can't
Oh
be
my God.
Jesus.
Jesus is turning around and saying, "New rules."
Jesus just invited me to Venice Beach. He said he's got a snake. He wants to hang out at Venice Beach and buy T-shirts.
But he's asking you for $10?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
God, maybe that is the devil.
Are we
No,
all
Jesus,
sinking?
I don't want any of your Nog Champa.
Oh, God. Wait, guys.
What?
Are we in limbo?
It's dark in here.
It is. I don't think we're in limbo.
Is Jedidiah still here? Jedidiah?
Hey, Jason, great work down there.
Oh, my.
Thanks for taking care of those guys.
Are we hearing what's happening on Earth?
Jedidiah
from above like
paid
it's through a
Jason
wall.
to kill us.
I can't believe it took so long, but in the end, it was all worth it.
Why would he sum up everything so succinctly like that? It's like he put a period on the end of a story.
Could he explain what exactly happened at the triathlon,
I mean,
too?
it was a long journey to get to where we are now, but every single thing that happened was supposed to happen.
What about Todd's forensic storyline that we dropped?
And what a plan, even including Todd's forensic storyline.
God.
What
And
about
the
my daughter being a deer?
Yeah.
All worthwhile distractions, wouldn't you agree, Jason Alexander?
Yeah. What about how we had Bill and I had a debate and
Van Jones was supposed to be there.
We didn't follow up on
Remember-
any of the details.
Remember when there was supposed to be that debate between Bill and Howard? Oh, that got him distracted for a while.
Shit.
They never saw this coming.
Well,
Except
we're
for
like,
all the hints.
What a master plan he
so what?
worked
We're
on
like
us.
8 foot beneath the Earth's surface.
Yeah, right where hell is. 8 feet beneath.
It's not even that low.
It kind
You
of
can
feels
still
like we're
hear
in
Earth.
Los Angeles.
Hey, did you ever wonder why they bury people 6 feet deep? It's because 2 feet deeper, you'd be in hell.
Oh, I see.
We are learning a lot
Wow.
post-mortem.
Man.
Now, is Jason Alexander just nodding to all of this?
I wonder. Hold on. I wonder. We did leave Jedidiah some food. We left Jedidiah some food up there. I wonder if he's
we're
going to
supposed
taste test it.
test some food.
What's this?
Now, I wonder if he can
starving.
discern what any of it is, because
Yeah.
it's all been secretly.
We did cover it up a little.
Yeah.
Those squibs made me hungry.
Oh, that's why we
faked
thought
it.
he was shot.
He had fake bullets.
I'll just take this gingham cover off here. Ooh, this looks delicious.
Stole that cover from the British Bake Off.
What am I looking at here?
All right, he'll never know what he's eating.
Let's see if the gingham tricks him.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Looks like it sounds like he's starting with the steak.
Okay, yeah, he's starting to
Looks
say.
like steak. Tastes different though.
I wonder if he could tell.
What am I getting here?
We of course disguised it with concrete.
I mean, there's a base note of steak, but there's a top note of, I want to say, cement.
He's always had a good palate.
He does.
He's always had a good palate.
It tastes mostly like cement, I guess.
But hey, that steak juice we put on it was good.
Okay, let's move on to one of these side dishes. Maybe the sides are which place is
Cream
famous
corn,
for.
cream corn.
Cream corn. Which is
Looks
just
like
unhardened
cream
cement.
corn.
This is
Tastes
fascinating.
like unhardened cement, though.
Cement powder.
It's getting increasingly harder to swallow.
Yeah, it's gonna become cement in
My
his
throat
mouth.
is clogged with cement.
Maybe she should probably take
I'll just skip right to dessert.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 7-layer
Boy,
dip.
look at this 7-layer dip, the sweet kind.
Yeah, that's sweet.
It's
7-layer sweet
layer of chocolate, layer of butterscotch,
There's 2.
layer of strawberry paste,
3.
layer of
He's
vanilla
almost to the
fondant,
secret ingredient.
Yes, 4. 3 more.
layer of just straight up sugar.
Yes.
Raw.
Which he needed.
In the raw.
What is this? Layer of caramel.
Yep.
And
Bottom layer.
finally,
The big layer.
Layer of nougat.
Yes. All covered
Can't
in
wait to
thick
dive in.
cement and rebar.
Little metallic tasting.
That's the
and
rebar.
Aftertaste of cement.
It's crazy that he's just sticking around in the scene of a quadruple murder.
That he planned.
Not my favorite meal, but I did eat it all.
Well, geez. Guys.
Lifelong member of the Clean Plate Club.
Gosh, guys. Do we even know where we are or what this is? Is this hell?
I don't know. We saw the devil for a minute. and
Hey,
we got
Jesus!
this way.
Jesus!
Oh my God, is that Joe Rogan?
Jesus! Where are we?
Joe Rogan.
Guys.
So it's us four and Joe Rogan here? Did he die at the same time as us?
Yeah, it's got to be heaven.
Yeah. Well,
No,
geez,
maybe
guys.
this is one of Joe Rogan's visions from one of his
Yeah, maybe we're in one of Joe Rogan's acid trips.
We're in a Joe.
Maybe our whole existence has just been one giant acid trip from Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you know how they say a whole universe can exist in just a fingernail or something like that?
That's awesome. So we are sort of involved with a popular podcast.
Sort of.
Now.
Sort of.
Indirectly.
well,
Yeah.
Cool.
I think
in
we got
case
a lot
anyone
to-
can hear us in Joe Rogan's podcast, we'll see you next season.
I guess.
And in case Joe Rogan can hear us,
Yeah.
lay off on the steroids. You're starting to look crazy. Your
You're
head is
starting
huge.
to.
Okay, so we'll just
Yeah, I guess while we're here, do we have any more notes for Joe Rogan?
should we say them more quietly? Because it seems like we're getting
Well, I don't want to
quieter and
startle him.
quieter.
We don't want to startle
If
Joe
he's in
Rogan.
an
don't wanna
acid
wake
trip,
him
we
up.
don't want to. If he comes out of his acid trip, we could disappear.
That's true. Keep
Mary
taking
Kay
acid.
Letourneau.
Joe Rogan's
No.
acid trip, he's...
No, couldn't be.
No.
Are you turning down Mary Kay Letourneau right now?
Yeah, no, thanks, Mary Kay. No, thank you.
Out of your league?
Well, listen,
Yeah,
guys.
out of
I think we've
You're
got
out
a
of my
lot.
league, Mary Kay.
I think we have a lot to figure out here, guys. This is
I'm confused.
certainly a big development.
Yes. We're
And I-
dead?
I guess,
Or in an acid trip?
yeah.
Or maybe we never really were.
Oh my God, they're picking up our bodies up there. The coroner's really treating us like shit.
anywhere.
We can see.
Come on.
I gotta lie down.
He's already
I
tired?
do not feel great.
From the cement, I think.
Well,
Oh, I see.
well, I guess
That was the lunatic. I see.
I guess the good news is our podcast still records in hell.
I don't know.
That
I mean,
is
who
good
knows
news.
with your fucking ass recording it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, that's
true.
what I'm most mad about.
okay. Well, you know what, guys?
I'm not even mad. I'm dead.
I think we need to take a minute and figure out what the hell is going on and figure out what way to proceed. But if people are listening out there, I guess there's only one thing left to say, and that would be,
Fuck blunt.
wow.
See you in hell.
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 Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest, but I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy. Welcome to the teacher's lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.